Hi, my name is David. This is INFJ Writer, and today I want to talk about goal setting. I have a goal to not have any cuts in this entire video. Oh, I already messed it up. So goal setting, in terms of writing, in terms of being an INFJ, in terms of just being a human being. So if you're not a writer or an INFJ, watch this anyway. There are about 10,000 books out there on setting goals and achieving them, and there's probably more videos out there on setting goals and achieving them. And I just want to give you a little bit of my perspective as to how I do it, how I set goals, and how I allow myself the room to fail at those goals. I think the first thing to keep in mind is that failure is not a bad thing, and leave that aside as sort of the overall umbrella. Allow yourself the room and the ability and the forgiveness to fail. In all the years I taught martial arts, one of the things that I always told my students was that it is okay to fail. Failure is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And once you accept that, it sort of changes your mindset about a lot of different things. We're conditioned as a society and as human beings to think that failure is bad. I failed at something that is not okay. There's a huge difference between failure and between quitting. What you're talking about is quitting when you're doing that. And quitting is a bad thing. Quitting is you basically just giving up. Think of it in terms of one of the most horrifying physical activities known to man. Running. I hate running. I hate running. It abuses my knees and my ankles. It's really just a terrible activity altogether. I like rowing. Rowing is nice. I've got a machine. Everything is smooth, and my joints don't feel like they're made out of magma afterwards. In terms of running, though, one of the things that I've done many times is Spartan races. Spartan races is a giant obstacle race, really difficult. You got to run up and down ski mountains for hours, and they just kind of overall suck. But it was a way for me to test my resolve against adverse circumstances. And I think training yourself to do that is really important. So in terms of training and running, I always had this thought as I was running. If my goal was like 4 miles in one day and then I'd start running, that at some point it is alluring to quit. Quitting is the easiest thing in the world. It's basically your brain just saying, like, look, this is really hard and I want to stop. And if you stop, you'll feel better. So quit. Well, that's kind of a siren song if I ever heard one. Failure is different. Failure is having that goal, trying to achieve that goal, and not letting yourself give up because it's hard. It's actually failing, which is kind of hard to get to. And I think that's why it's really scary for a lot of people, because you can push yourself and do a lot more things than you think you're capable of. If I fail at running 4 miles, it's because my legs gave out. There's my failure point. And then it's not smart to continue. I don't want to continue crawling the remainder of those 4 miles because my health is at stake at that point. Not saying that you should always push yourself to the point where your health is at stake, but you get my idea. Now, when it came to race day for me, my goal was to cross that finish line. And maybe it was 13 miles up and down a ski mountain. And if I did have to crawl across it, I would, because that was the moment that was really important for me. So in setting goals, the first thing to keep in mind is that failure is not a bad thing. It is okay to fail, and allow yourself to be able to do that. That's all right. That's how we grow. That's where we know where our limits are. And that's how we end up being able to train and push past them. So we establish no quitting. Failing is cool. After that, set the goal, but make sure it's a goal that you can control. I set goals like I want a book and I want it published. And that's fine. I can want that all day long, but I'm not doing the things to actually make that happen unless I sit down and I put words to a page. A goal I can control is, okay, today I'm going to throw down 500 words. And that's something that wouldn't take me too long, and I can go ahead and accomplish it. And it is within my control. I can't control how many people want to read what I write. I can't control sales of something. I can do things that affect it, and that's important, but I can't control it. So I guess that's the second part of goal setting. If there is something you can't control, get rid of it. The third part about goal setting is just perseverance. So I have my goal. I'm allowing myself to fail at it, but I'm going to keep trying and I'm not going to quit. I'm going to set reasonable goals. So I'm going to set little things that I can control and forget about the things that I can't control. And then after that, it's simply perseverance. Just do it over and over and over again. For instance, this YouTube channel. When I first started this, I had 0 subscribers and I had a video or 2 up, and they immediately got 4 dislikes. And my brain was saying, quit, this sucks, YouTube sucks, everybody sucks, it all sucks. But it's like, okay, look, these are the things that I can control. I can make a video. I can do 2 of them a week on Mondays and Wednesdays. I can put them up and let the chips fall where they may. If people like the videos, they will hit like and subscribe. Please do that, and hit the bell too. If people don't like the videos, they either won't comment or they'll just hit the thumbs down. And whatever, either way, I've learned something. So I look at, I can look at the views, I can look at the thumbs up and thumbs down, and I can be like, all right, people like this video, cool. The things I can control, being okay to fail at a video and have a thumbs down and have it not get a lot of views. Also, what can I control? I can do it twice a week. That's easy enough. It just takes 15 minutes or so to do one of these videos. The last thing is perseverance. Just make sure and hold myself accountable and do 2 a week. And at this point, I've got somewhere around 140 subscribers, which is pretty awesome and is way more than I ever thought I would have. So, hi everybody. There's that. Comment. Say hi. So just some quick thoughts on goal setting today. Those 3 things. Allow yourself the room to fail. Failure is not a bad thing. Quitting is. Take those little things that you can't control and get rid of them. And persevere. Perseverance is key. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it helps you to achieve some of your goals. And if you have some goals and what you want to do, throw them down in the comments. Let me see. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.